Choi bar from half butterfly. So from our position again, Declan's eyes doesn't have the hook in until he has the shoulder wrench. So from here, if Declan goes to put weight in me, I have a foot in his hip, I have a knee in the shoulder on the same side, I have that cross face. I'll bait him into going for the cross face, if that makes sense. That means now I can release and start to work the shoulder wrench. Again, big detail is just turn the other way, bro. It's all about what my right knee is doing. When we're in our position here and he's went and I've started to work, this knee's everything. If Declan's able to get to this side, it would make more sense in the next move, and I've lost the knee position, I've lost this, so this knee position's everything. But if I lose it, I can go to the Choi bar and we'll show you how to transition between the two. So how do I get from here? So again, from our position, I start to work the shoulder wrench. Last time we looked at from here, I'd be putting in the butterfly hook, kicking up and starting to push at his knees and starting to work that shoulder wrench. Just another option from here is the Choi bar. So when we're here, maybe he's not hugging the head and he starts pushing at my knee, I find the wrist. We looked at last time, I can start to drag this out and get into my shoulder wrench. I have to flick this up onto my shoulder. So I have two ways of getting my left leg over. If Declan's arm is on the inside, I'm just going to use my left foot on his hip to hip out and I bring the leg over. Once I bring the leg over, if I go for the Choi bar straight away, in other words, Declan's sort of posturing a little bit, and I'm here and I start to come into this position, I'm going to get smashed. So the detail is when I get the leg over his head, I'm leg pressing down. I'm trying to get my heel on the mat. Once I have my heel on the mat, then I hip out, foot comes in, I make that triangle, and now we're into that Choi bar position. Just turn the other way around. That's with the leg coming over. Okay, so say we're here. Let's just say he's draped my hip, so his hand is here. So if you notice the way from now, this position, there's no way, because of the positioning of his right arm, there's no way I can bring my leg over his head. So from that scenario, I can use my frame in his neck to bring my knee through. Try to drive into me, bro. I can use my knee as a frame, and now you just windshield wiper my leg over. Once it's over, I'm pushing down again, leg comes over, and I start to work the Choi bar. Let's just say from our position, we're here, and Declan's keeping his head up. So we're in our position and his head's come very high. So even if I'm framing, I still can't get my leg over his head. So if that's the case, I'm going to use my left butterfly hook, the one that's on his hip, to hip out, and I physically bring my right foot out. Now it looks as if he's just going to move to side control, I still have this shoulder wrench on. So even as he moves, that can give me the setup into the Choi bar. And then again, but even if it doesn't, I have much more flexibility. Just go back to here, perfect. I have much more flexibility from here. I'll use that foot as a lever to bring out my right foot. Keep your head down low. Now from there, I can easily bring my leg over. Chop it down. Once I'm there, then the foot comes in. Try to posture now, bro. Just use Dane so you can see. So, I'm going to just go straight on, bro. So, from our position, playing half butterfly, Dane's trying to put weight on me, I've made my frames, I'm here. He starts pushing at the knee, I can make that grip on the wrist, start to work the arm drag. Even if his elbow's tucked, we looked at last time, I can bring this in, I can push the elbow into his belly button, start to pull that elbow out, and then I'm looking to get this up onto my shoulder. So method one is, maybe he's just controlling my shin. If he is, my leg can come over the outside. The detail is posture, bro. I never hit it from here. I always stomp down. Also, notice the way my knee is in his hip. So as I press down, now I can hip out, leg comes over, and we can start to work. We'll go into the more details on the connection on the elbow on another vid. We're playing our position again. Maybe this time, switch our angle. I could be playing it, but now Dane's hand has draped my hip here. So there's just no way this leg can physically get out from under this arm. So if that's the case, once I'm here, I can bring my knee through. So it's just basically moving from here to here. And now I start to work that shoulder wrench, and now I can bring it through and the leg comes over again. So again, I'm leg pressing down as I turn my hip, and now we're straight into our Choi bar again. If he's going low, so say we're here, and maybe from our position, I bring this through and I physically, he comes in with his head this way and I can't actually get my leg over. I'm just going to go back to that left butterfly hook. I use that to push to free my leg. Now even if he tries to move the side control, I can use that to get in the Choi bar again. Or if he doesn't move the side control, because my because my leg is on the outside, bring your head more this way, bro. I can use and get my leg higher. Okay, so again, I'm stomping this down as I come through and finding the bite. It's all about pinching, very much like the shoulder wrench details. Pushing my right ear into my right shoulder, only now I drive off this hip. So a little bit more powerful, and I think he's locked in more in that position where the shoulder wrench, he can turn his elbow a little bit more. So let's drill that one, guys.